No soy un juguete en tus manos. Es que nuestro amor se está acabando. Ya no quiero sufrir por ti. Entre tú y yo, tu amor es solo mi condena. Mío soy de ti, ni tú eres mío. Ya no quiero seguir así. Nuestra realidad, en nuestro amor no queda nada. Sin odio ni rencor, este amor no era para siempre. Mejor te digo adiós.
You're tuned into Rick the Joker Duran.
Already been hit on a Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, or wherever you are. You are tuned in right here on Tejano and of course it's your man Rick the Joker Duran holding it down right here on TejanoHits.com. Of course, live on the airwaves, we have Miss Rita Cappuccina on the line. Good evening, Rita.
Hola, how's everybody doing?
We are doing well this evening. Great to have you on the show. Let's see. So, how are things going on in your side of town?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm over here in West Texas, and we've been very blessed because we've been very busy, and we've been, I guess, working for the past couple of years, trying to get some original music out, and we're just so excited about this newest single.
I know we just said it off the air, but you've got to be excited on this single here. It's doing great. I know it's on many charts, and definitely on HoustonTommyHits.com rotation. Keith has got it on rotation. It's been very successful. A lot of great things happening with this single right here.
Yes, we were very blessed to have the opportunity to work with Shelly Lares for this song. So she produced it. We recorded at Shell Shock Studios, and then even to elevate the song more, I got the opportunity to work with Jose Rosario Gonzalez to co-write it. So he just took the lyrics to another level, and it just, I don't know, I think it just resonates with a lot of people.
It's a great single, and I noticed, I know for a lot of folks, I know they're going to say, I'm sure you've already heard, kind of the formula, kind of the old Tejano style is in the mix there?
Yes. I always try to, not completely make it sound old school because I want it to be a little bit fresh, and, we want Tejano music. Right.
So now that I got, now that I had the opportunity to have you back on the show, I definitely wanted to give a shout out to them and your band members. So how was that selective of your putting your band together?
Well, we had to go through, of course, a few different musicians at first, to find the right fit. But like I said, we just got really lucky that the right players fell into the family. I think it was within the first maybe 6-8 months, we fully formed the band and have the final members. And we've had the same members for at least a year now. So, we work really well together, and we just love it. We're just enjoying every minute, and they're all like, we'll do whatever you need us to do. So they're completely supportive.
Awesome. Now, with Rosario on the pen and paper, now how did this single come together?
Well, I went in there with the lyrics already written and the melodies, and we started recording, and Shelly was like, I think we need some work on the lyrics. And I was like, you're probably right, because I'm a coconut. So she called up Jose and, asked him if he was busy. He came down, and within like 10 minutes, he had, just transformed the lyrics. And it was just amazing. I was like, he liked the melody, and he was, able to put the right words to make it really be more impactful. So Yeah, I had no idea that was going to happen. So that was just like the icing on the cake.
Right. I love it when everybody has the experience with Shelly because, Shelly has so many people in her pocket.
Hmm.
So,
Yes,
you
yes,
know,
it's
to her, it's like, let me just give her a call real quick.
yeah. She's like, "Are you busy?" And they're like, so yeah, we were very fortunate to have that experience as well. So he is amazing. He's such
Yes.
a nice person, genuine, and yeah. So he actually has agreed to co-write the rest of the songs with me as well. So
Nice. So
yes.
how was that experience? How was that experience trying to, again, we're all, like they say, we learn something every day. So the experience of being a writer, a
Mhm.
songwriter, I mean, how did that come to be at Shell Shock? I mean, did you learn some critiques here and there, and then kind of tighten up how you would go about writing a song?
Yes, it was funny because one of the things that Shelley was telling me, she's like, you have to get the syllables down, some of the technique and something right, But and then Jose definitely gave me some critique, to help me with future songs that I was writing, and even one of my songs, he was like, "Okay, this was really two songs. You can keep the second half and write a different song for that." And so it was very interesting to see exactly like his thought process, and he was very open as far as giving advice, and it was an amazing experience. I couldn't have asked for anything better.
Now, how did the collaboration between you and Shelly? How did y'all work that out to where Shelly's like, come on over.
Well, I have to give a huge shout out to Lawrence Casares because he, has known Shelley in the industry for
Right.
many years, and many of the artists. Lawrence has been involved in the industry for many years, and so he's a friend of mine for many years. And whenever I first started, he was like, "I will help you. Just ask me what you're trying to do." And well, the past year, I guess he came on as far as trying to manage me, to help manage us and everything that we're trying to do. So I told him I wanted to record with Shelly. And so he started talking to her about it. And that's kind of how that came about. So I was very lucky that, she agreed to work with me.
Right. And like I said, it's going to be a great opportunity there, a great
Mhm.
blessing, and just just a great just a great learning experience. I'm sure. I mean, just to be and surrounded in that environment, it's going to be exciting and definitely one for the bucket list.
Yes, yes. I hope, we're currently working on the album, so I'm actually going to be going down there next weekend again to work on more vocals for the remaining of the album. So, yeah, I'm looking forward, hopefully get the chance to continue working with her.
Yes, ma'am. Now, Rita, now I know I've heard you say it more than one time. So, album. So, we're talking album. So, how's it?
Mhm.
How exciting is that putting that together?
Yes, I'm like, that's really what I've been working towards, is trying to do a full album.
Yes.
Because I have released actually 7 singles in the past couple of years.
Right.
So, I'm looking forward to, doing my first full album. It's going to be a little bit of Tejano country. Um, and so I'm just excited about what we have so far. And we're still trying to work on finalizing the last of the songs, but I don't have like a release date
Right.
yet or anything. We're just kind of working through the songs right now.
Well, definitely put HoustonTimeHits.com on that list when you're ready to release
Absolutely.
the whole album. And it's just great to hear you say that because, again, I know the industry, and again, in all genres,
Mhm.
kind of going through it right now, a little what I call growing pains. But the fact that, within the last, 10, 15 years, may I say, that, it definitely has been a single driven industry.
Yeah, I've done the kind of a lot of singles, so that's why I kind of want to go the album route, and just that's a an accomplishment.
Right. Yes,
So
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That, now the single with it, like I said, it's doing great. Definitely on many rotations. Definitely have hit the charts. Uh, I'm sure you've been asked more than one time, but I'm going to go ahead and ask again. but I mean, is there a possible video in the future of this single?
There's actually a video already available.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
We,
Correct it.
yes. We released it. Lawrence, he does all the video production as well. So when we heard that song, we were like, we have to do a video with that. People really like to see that visual. Yes. And so within the first week, like the video had like 1,300 views. Nice. So, yeah. So it's been doing pretty good. So definitely go out and, encourage people to check that out.
And of course, where can the listeners follow you out there in the social media world?
Yes, we have, of course, my YouTube. It's under Rita Cappuccina Music. I have Facebook under Rita Cappuccina. We also have a page under Animo. And then TikTok, I have RCap Music. And that's pretty much the main ones that you can follow me on. But if you need to contact me, you can always contact me through, direct messenger, through Facebook, or our email address is rcappuccinamusic@gmail.com.
And then, go ahead.
And then the other way to contact us for gig information for any performances is Jesse at 325-234-4626.
Now, any upcoming events for Rita Cappuccina and Animo?
Yes, yeah. We actually have a few coming up in the next couple of months. We have April 27th. We'll be at the Taco and Salsa Festival here in San Angelo. It's the first one. Hopefully it's going to be an annual thing, and it's going to be here at one of the parks in San Angelo. And then we have April 28th. We'll be at the Fat Boss's Crawfish Boil. We'll be playing there. And then we have something coming that we're working on for Midland on May 4th. And then Cinco de Mayo, we're going to be at the Penny Tap House. We're going to do an early performance so everybody can plan to come out and still get up for work the next day.
That sounds great. And again, those who follow me, again, I know you had said it earlier in the interview, but again, I love the fact that, you're, how can I say, you do all kinds of genres in the live performance, and it's great to see, a band as yourselves that, widespread to where, y'all could do anything and everything at any moment at any time.
Yes, it's really fun too, because it keeps us, I guess, non-stagnant, so we don't get bored, We were actually looking at our set list last weekend, and I told the guys we have about 80 songs in our repertoire right now. So, yeah, we were like, so what do we add now?
Well, that's great. And again, I'm just excited for you as well, and I know you're excited, but again, it's great to see, especially with all the changes happening in the industry, but to have come together and have the, an opportunity to put a band together, that has got to be great, and a lot of excitement and a lot of great buzz with that.
Yes, because I know a lot of the artists, when they first start out, they, are track artists, right. And shout out to them, because I don't really like to do tracks because I like vibing off of the band, right. I just love having those live instruments. But there's a lot of, artists that they're amazing at just being up there all by themselves, So it takes a certain talent to be able to do that. But I've been blessed to find the right musicians. Our Animo Familia is just doing everything right now, and we've got the right vibe going, and we're excited to bring our mix of music.
Awesome. Well, Rita, again, we want to thank you for checking in, stopping by here at HoustonTejanoHits.com, for letting our listeners know what's new happening with Rita Cappuccina and Animo. And it's just, as we always tell all the artists, we definitely want to wish you the best with all the rest. And before we let you go, we definitely want you to have the opportunity to introduce the single to our listeners, because we definitely want to spin this single one more time for you tonight.
Okay, awesome. Can I do a few shout-outs?
Oh, definitely, Rita. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I just want to do a quick shout-out to everybody who's been supporting our music, and especially this last single. we have had a lot of people that have just said, oh my gosh, I just love that song. I have it on repeat. And so we just truly, truly, from the bottom of our hearts, appreciate that. And to Houston Tejano Hits, you know, for playing our music, and all the DJs and stations who are supporting our music, and especially any of the new artists who are trying to break through in the industry. We really appreciate that, because without you, you know, the people cannot hear our music. And then shout out to Rosie Allison Promotions, Shelly Lares, and LMD Productions, and Lawrence Casares, of course. And to our roadies, our number one roadies, Alberico, Loretta, and Yvette, we appreciate everything that y'all do for us, supporting us 100%.
Yeah, I know, because when I got let me chime in real quick. But when Rosie sent me the single, you know me, my first, when I heard it the first time, that was my first reaction, was like, what? It was great.
Thank you.
You know, always, you know, I'm an old schooler, so I always say, you know, when I hear a certain song, and if I feel like, you know, it's a song that I can grab my wife's hand and say, okay, let's hit the floor.
Yes, and that was amazing, because we did our anniversary show, I guess in March, and we played that song, and the dance floor just got full, and I was like, how am I going to sing with that when I'm crying?
Oh my God, that's how I felt. I mean, like I said again, that's how I judge certain songs. Like I said, if it has my leg shaking or moving, or a certain song, and say, oh no, we got to go. We got to, you know, it's a feeling of grabbing my wife's hand and saying, all right, we got to go on this one.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate that.
But again, we thank you so much for taking up the time tonight. Definitely looking forward to that album release. And again, you know, give us a shout out. We'll definitely support you, Rita, to definitely get the word out on your new album coming out. And once again, if you can introduce your single to our listeners tonight. Yes, ma'am.
All right. You are listening to Houston's Tejano Hits. And thank you so much for playing our newest single, Juguete en tus manos.